It's J and B, and we are on the air. Late, better than ever. Hope there's anybody out there. There we go, Amy. Hey, we weren't sure if we were going to make it or not, but we're here. So, we're late. We know we're late. We apologize. For a while there, we weren't thinking we were going to be able to do it, but we're here. Bill Horvat, welcome. Bugashroom, welcome. John Montgomery, welcome. So tonight's going to be a short one, just because, late start and we don't really know how we're going to do here, but we're going to do the best we can. Malcolm, welcome. Andrew Ningyaluk, welcome. And I apologize if I do that through the whole thing, but that's part of the deal right now. Amy Wallaker, welcome. Chris Gardner, welcome. Phil Putt-Putt, welcome. Linda Wallace, welcome. John, I'm not sure if I said hi or not, so I'm going to say hi again, just to be safe. Apologize. Hi again. There we go. I wasn't sure, man. So, let's see. We got 50 people in here. We got to wait a while, right? A couple more minutes. D. Taylor heard my notification. Yay! At least one works. That's great. Welcome, D. Emperor Rex, welcome. Justin Simmons, our ambassador from Australia, welcome. Starlin, welcome. Gonna get started here in a second. The number keeps fluctuating right around 50 right now, but let's see if we can get a few more than that. Bill Jelinski, welcome. D, is there a comment video, sweetie? Yes. Yeah, there is a comment video. It's the one she posted today. She'll get the link up here in a second. Rick Schneider, welcome. Yeah, the lots are already under, she said. There's 20 of them, and they actually all fit, so that's, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, we weren't really sure if we were going to be able to pull this off. Still not really sure if we're going to be able to pull this off, but we're going to do the best we can, and but we're going to keep it limited to 20 instead of 30, 35 like we do sometimes. KCB, welcome. Donald Tribble, sorry we don't do that here. We don't buy or sell, you know. Did you ever auction the silver 1872 Ike? 1972 Ike, there you go. I don't remember. I'd have to ask my bride when she gets back in the room here. She's still running around trying to set some of this stuff up. Man. Excuse me. This COVID stuff is no fun. I don't know if that's what it is that's going on, but B and I are both having some like respiratory, you know, a lot of coughing and just annoying stuff. Not really, you know, no fevers, no life-threatening stuff that we can tell. Just, you know, it's like, how do you sit here with a microphone into your chest and try not to hack for 4 hours when you've been doing it all day long, you know? That's why I say I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. We're just going to roll with it and you know, see what we can do. So we're down to 44 now, sweetie. So should I go ahead and start? Okay. All right. So as you can see, first item's already on the table. It's a 2016 U.S. Mint America the Beautiful Quarters proof set. Now this is the clad set, not the silver set, but all original packaging, COA, and look at how pretty those coins are when they're in a proof set like that. So that is the, gotta leave that out. That is the first item. 2016 America the Beautiful proof, $24 starting bid. Yeah, Starling, we've heard that from a lot of folks that they got the booster shot or something else like that, and it nailed them, you know, or people that had it already, like us, and then they went and got like a booster shot or something, and just, you know, done. We don't really know if it has anything to do with the COVID. I mean, that's the thing, you know. They haven't been reporting flu for the last couple of years, so we just don't know. Linda Schick, welcome. Bill Horvat, 24. Thank you, Bill. Bill Jelinski, 25. Chris Gardner, 26. Play with that a little bit. It looks like it's just out of focus, just a hair. Chris Gardner at 26. Let's see, did that help at all? Oh. Bill Jelinski, 28. Ronald Roquemore, welcome. Sandigger, welcome. Ryan Phillips. Chris Gardner, $30. Sandigger, little by little. We can't, that's what I was just saying, is we can't tell whether or not this is part of that or if this is, you know, like some sort of flu because the weather's going up and down, or allergies or what. But it's, you know, nothing like what when we had the COVID, you know, I mean, nothing like the symptoms that put us in bed. So Carol at 31, Chris at 33, Bill Jelinski at 35, Brett DePratu, welcome. Hello, puppy. Yes, I know, you're there. I feel you down there. Chris at 36. Carol, if I didn't say hi, I apologize. I think I did, but I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. Patricia Holland, welcome. Well, if that's your entry for the giveaways, you got to do that in the video that we posted earlier today. You know, the notification that we were having the live stream. The comment video link is in that blue bar at the top. And you leave your comment in there, and that'll get you qualified. Carol at 38. Carol at 38, going once. Cameron Block, welcome. Carol at 38, going twice. Greg Welch, welcome. Richard, welcome. Chris Gardner, 39. Carol at 40. Falco, welcome. Chris Gardner, 41. Carol Long, 43. Mark Aubrey, welcome. Like I said, I apologize. I'm sure it's going to be annoying as you know what by the end of the night, but it is what it is. It's kind of the price that we're going to have to pay to do tonight. Carol at 43. For you new folks, we've got quite a few new folks in here. If you have not registered with us, you do have to register in order to bid. It's a $25 deposit on our PayPal account, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. And it is a refundable deposit. Ouch. But that will get you to where you can bid. Oh yeah, compared to the other night, yeah, I sound a lot better. Thank you. Nunya, welcome. And we missed you guys very much too. Johnny Salazar, welcome. Caroline, 43, going once. Mary Maddie, Ray Kimbrell. Long time no type, yeah. Carol at 43 for the third and final time. Sold, Carol, $43. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Next item, 1980 Souvenir Dollar Set. Why they said $1980 souvenir set? It's the mint, you know. But this is the PD and S of Susan B for 1980. So if you're collecting these, that's pretty much the whole year right there, and they're in really nice shape. $12 starting bid. Cameron Block, welcome. Hey, Mr. Business is home? Good. Tell him we said hi if you can't hear us. Carol at 12, Chris at 15. Tina King, welcome. Well put, Malcolm. Carol at 16. Tina King, welcome, but in order to bid, you do need to register. You need to put a $25 deposit on our PayPal account, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. It is fully refundable if you get your first win. We credit it towards that. If not, at the end of the night, you let us know whether you want us to carry it over as your deposit for Wednesday night or what you want to do. Tina King, 17. Carol Long, 19. Diet suits her really well, too. She's a character. Chris at 21. Carol Brockington, welcome. Chris at 21. Tina King, welcome. Chris at 21, going once. Whoop, Carol comes in at 22. Now we're hoping Wednesday will be a normal night and we'll be able to do, 30, 35 lots like we normally do. Obviously, the quality of the lots tonight are the same. It's the B just keeps digging all these holes in these basements and, finding all this stuff. So Chris at 23. So it's just tonight we're going to limit it to 20 lots just because, if you guys would have heard her yesterday hacking, there was no way. I think we were going to do it. Chris at 23. And I got this frog in my throat ring that I can't get rid of. Carol at 24. Bobby Colley, welcome. That's okay, Nunya. Carol at 24 going once. Deanne Work, welcome. Carol Long at 24, going twice. Carol Long, 24 for the third and final call. Sold to Carol Long, $24. Thank you, Carol. Congratulations. Man. I can imagine how annoying it is to you guys, because it's annoying as you know what to me. Now, this is a very popular item that B puts together. It is a medium-size Ziploc bag, heavy duty. And as you can see, there's a 1937 Buffalo that's in pretty nice shape. Wheat pennies, Indian head pennies, BU pennies, just random mix of really cool stuff in there. Starting bid, $32. Yeah, it'll do that, D. Gen F. Yeah, we usually do these, the auctions only Monday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central, so 7 p.m. Eastern. Carol Long, 32. Carol's on a roll. Must have won a scratch off. Friday, we've been doing half dollar box, coin roll hunting. But lately, first time in since all the coin shortage stuff started, we finally have been having some problems getting some boxes. So right now it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Those are our nights. 6 p.m. Central Time, all 4 nights, and we just kind of wing it at this point until things settle down. Robin Fashy from Phoenix, welcome. Carol Long, 32. Going once. Yeah, Amy, I wonder if there's got to be a way to increase that font size, because I agree, that is pretty small. Carol at 32, going twice. Timmy Weigel, welcome. Well, welcome, and if you're a new bidder, please get registered so that you can go ahead and bid. You need to put a $25 deposit on PayPal with your name, and then JB Coins Inc. at JB Coins Inc. at PayPal. No. JB Coins Inc. at gmail.com on PayPal, and in the notes put that it's a deposit, and it's $25. It's refundable. If you win a lot, we apply it. If you don't win a lot, you can choose to get it back or carry it over to the next one. Chris at 35. I don't know who Chris is, and I don't know if Chris is registered like I just explained. So, Hillbilly Lunatic, welcome, my kind of people. All right, sounds good. Andrew, my older boys went home 6 or 7 this morning and still sleeping. Almost time to wake them up. My boys tried to go wait for ducks last night. Ah, okay. Mr. J, you should have a box at the post office from me, DMW. I don't know if you and Mrs. B have been feeling well enough to get it. No, we actually haven't. We've got a pile of mail over there. So thank you very much, whatever. Anything we appreciate. All right. Carol, thank you. Carol Long, last call, $32. Appreciate that, Malcolm. My screen didn't have Any numbers left on it. Sold to Carol, $32. So far, she's cleaning up. Robin, no, we don't take consignments. This is stuff that my wife, B, finds at different places. Old school coin dealers, that are retiring, things like that, or, various other sources that she's made. And we kid around because it started out with an old guy that was retiring that let her in his basement of his coin shop. And there was stuff down there that, 40, 50 years. So, so this is all stuff that she finds. So, how about this? Amy. This is obviously a bicentennial Ike, a bicentennial Kennedy, and my favorite little quarter, bicentennial quarter. All of them are S, and these are silver. These are what you would find in the three coin proof set. This is the only 40% silver quarter besides the uncirculated version, but this bicentennial quarter design is the only one that was ever struck in 40%. So $45 starting bid. All three are 40% silver. Carol Long, 45. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Mr. Kennedy. Nice and crisp, huh? And Uncle Ike. A little fuzzy on there, but otherwise very clean. And type 1 on the reverse. Puppy, settle down. So Detailer at 47, Chris Gardner at 65. Yeah, definitely decam. Brett D, $70. Chris at 100. That's a good one, D. I like that. Earl Shaner, welcome. Chris at $100, going once. There you go, Andrew. Carol, 105. Chris, 125. Chris at 125. Carol at 135. Carol at 135 going once. YOLO Man, welcome. Type 1. Chris at 145. Marianne, welcome. Sorry about that. That's the thing, It's like I wish I could do something about it, but even the cough drops don't really help much. Carol Long, 150. Chris, 155. Carol, 160. Carol at 160 going once. Carol Long at 160 going twice. Carol Long, 160 for the third and final call. Excuse me. Sold to Carol, 160. I think Carol's got every single lot so far tonight. Okay. Okay. B says we need to take a 2-minute break. She's got to show me something, and I'll be right back. So apologize. Hang in there, guys. Trying to auction, huh? Yeah, puppy snuck up to the auction microphone while we were away. Trying to sell his treats?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he'd sell his treats. Maybe his dog food. Let's see. All right, so next lot.
We'll see if Carl can buy everything.
We'll see if Carol can buy everything. That would be a first. 69 United States proof set. There you go. And don't forget that Kennedy is a 40%er. And look at that thing. I mean, they're all gorgeous. But that is a 40% silver and probably get proof like at least, I would think. D at 40. All right, Nunya. Need to get your popcorn, Mary? All right, D is at 40. What am I hearing dinging? Oh, your phone. Carol Long, 41. Captain Vic, welcome. D. Taylor, 45. Field Guy, welcome. Captain Wiz, welcome. D. Taylor, 45. Carol Long, 46. For those that got here late, we are having a short night tonight for us. We apologize for the late start, but we're going to do 20 lots tonight instead of our normal 30 or 35 that we would do on a auction only night. Sorry, and you can hear why. So, Carol Long at 46. Carol Long at 46. I hope he's okay, Andrew. Malcolm, that's a 69. D. Taylor, 48. Glastron, 40. Or, excuse me, D. Taylor, 47. Glastron, 48. Chris at 50. I know B will be glad when I get rid of this cough because You know, laying in bed trying to sleep, and then I'll let one of those coughs out right next to her ear. Oof. Poor thing. Chris at 50. It is a 1969. I didn't realize that the 69 was up off the camera. There you go. I think that still shows up. Glastron 52. Good, Andrew. JS Custom Cab, welcome. Chris at 55. Yeah, Marianne, no kidding. So Chris at 55 going once. Otis, welcome. Cameron Block, welcome. Yeah, if you have an error quarter, your probably best bet is take it to a coin store or a coin shop, coin show, something like that. If it's something that you think it's, you know, worthy of sending to Mr. Wexley, you can do that. But during the auction, we can't answer questions. So, excuse me. Chris at 55 going twice. I already did that. Okay. Chris at 55 for the third and final call. Sold, Chris. 55 plus the first item. Carolina Gold Girl, welcome. Thank you, Chris. And that's the first one tonight that Carol didn't get.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Ready for some pretty stuff? How about a 1939 Philly Merc? 90%. '39 Denver. And 39S. Are these gorgeous or what? All 90%ers. So you wind up with the entire year set. Unk to BU, somewhere in there. Shirley can't tell if they're full bands or not. Eyes are just not working right. $125 start and bid. When I hold them up to the camera, that's kind of what I'm trying to help you guys out to be able to tell. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Chris at 125. No drooling up there, Andrew. You end up with a big old icicle hanging off your chin.
125. Yes, okay.
The post office released Carolina's hostage package. Very good.
Okay.
So Chris at 125. Well, you know B, she doesn't pick no junk. So Chris at 125. Carol at 130. She's back. Went to the post office during lunch to bail it out. There you go. Carol paid for all of her lots. Thank you, Carol. Chris Gardner, 135. Andrew, that's actually how, you know, we actually tell a lot of people in our videos that that's a good way to do it. You know, find the coin, the date to fill the hole or whatever, but then make a list of the coins that you need to upgrade that you're not happy with. And then over time, you find a better coin, find a better coin, find a better coin, and next thing you know, you got a better collection than you had a year earlier. Carol at 140. I mean, we do that ourselves. Gosh. Carol at 140. I'm guessing that's easier said than done up there. Yep, sleeved them as a set, picked them as a set. Earl, she's been feeding me everything you can think of. And honey at bedtime, you know, local honey. So, just hasn't fully recovered, I guess. Carol at 140 going once. We need a coin book for nothing but rainbow coins. I think B would be all over that one. Mary, I'm a coin hoarder. Yeah, welcome to the club. Carol at 140 going twice. Deanne Work, 145. Very cool, Andrew. Nice idea. Chris, 150. Yeah, we made our own, Marianne, since we used the 3-ring binders and put these in the plastic sheets. We can pretty much make up any kind of binder we want. Let's see, Carol at 155. Cruelest Mango, welcome. Stephanie, welcome. Carol at 155. Thank you, sweetie. Carol at 155 going once. Sounds good, Bobby. Carol at 155 going twice. Cruelest, we're getting there slowly. Can't quite get rid of the hack part, the cough. Joe Osorio, welcome. Carol at 155 for the third and final call.
Hey, no.
Andrew Chavadia, welcome. Newcomer. Sold Carol Long, 155. She's cleaning up tonight. Andrew and anybody else that's new, welcome. If you want to bid, you're going to have to register to bid. All right, lot number 7 already. United States Liberty coin set. What? Carol paid already, thank you. Outer box, COAs. There's Statue of Liberty, there's the case. So you can put it in the case if you want, or leave it in here. Anytime you see a little ribbon, for those of you that are new to this stuff, instead of fighting trying to get this out, you pull that little ribbon up and it'll pop that coin out for you real easy. But that is the S 1986 Ellis Island Gateway to America. And that's the reverse. If you get a prestige set, this is the silver coin that's at the top of it. So this is 90% decam proof. 1986. $43 starting bid. Chris Gardner, 160?
I think he has a lock that was for the last lot.
Oh, could be. Chris, you need to refresh. I don't think you meant to bid 160 on Ellis Island. Maybe you did. Rick Reddish, welcome. Yeah, Dee, she shows up and she asks the same question over and over. Starting bid, $43. Yeah, 43. Hey, Chris, did you mean to bid 160 on the Ellis Island? There we go. Carol Long, $43. Is lot number 7 out of 20 tonight. Carol at 43, going once. Carol at 43, going twice. Carol at 43 for the third and final call. Sold, Carol. This is lot number 7. Thank you, Carol. Congratulations. Beautiful coin. And like B said, if you don't have it, you need to have it in your collection. Carla Schenk, welcome. Okay, lot number 8 coming out. How about 1960 proof set, Treasury Department. Back then they came from Philly. And there's Benji, and look at that 60. Look at that penny. I mean, they're all gorgeous. The nickel's got like a blue and a little bit of pink patina to it on the back. Kind of a gunmetal blue on the front. So 1960, $58 starting bid. Shirley, 58. Oh, Andrew, your parents were both born the same year, 58? That's cool. Chris, you must still have lag, man. D. Taylor, $60. The end work, 65. Very cool. That's neat, Andrew. Brett D, $70. Chris Gardner, 71. Deanne Work, 75. Lastron, 78. Glastron 78 going once. Glastron at 78 going twice. Glastron 78 for the third and final call. Sold the Glastron, $78 plus the $5 for the first lot of the night. Thank you very much, Glastron. Another one that got away from Carol. Lot number 9. Carol paid for her last lot, thank you. How cool is this thing? 1853 large cent. And if I can get it up here where you guys can, where it'll get some light on it and you can see some detail. There we go. You can see Liberty's there, really nice and clear. And 1 cent. How cool is that? 1853. Put that down, zoom in on it. Starting bid $68. Chris, it's at 70. Mr. Morgan, $72.
Mr. Morgan, please check the emails. I sent you emails about one of the lots.
Mr. Morgan, if you could please check your email. B said she sent you an email about one of your lots from the last time.
It's very, very important.
She says very, very important. So Mr. Morgan at 72. Cameron Block. Yeah, a lot of people find these metal detecting or this type of coin, but they're usually in really rough shape. Chris at 75. Carol at 75. Or no, Chris at 75, sorry. Carol at 77. Chris at 80. Man, that's a pretty reverse. Chris at 80. Whoops. Carol at 82. Salzman's, welcome. We're on lot number 9. It's an 1853 large cent. You can read Liberty and all the usual detail that you can expect from something B finds. Garrow's at 82. She's been cleaning house tonight too. Flip this back. And that's the hack that I've been worrying about for the last couple days, because she just can't seem to shake that. Chris at 85. Mr. Morgan, nope, sorry, Chris is already at 85. Carol at 90. It's weird, the back shows up crystal clear, and then I flip it over and I can't get the same non-glare on the front. Chris at 91. Near dusk, welcome. Mama Sony, welcome, thank you. Stephanie, you'd have to register and then you'd be able to bid just like everybody else. Mr. Morgan, 93, Carol, 95. Thank you, Dee. Oops, she's drifting north. Mr. Morgan at $100. $5 increments from here out. Yes, it does, Mary. That, or you wind up with popcorn all over your keyboard. Puppy's on the floor here making weird noises. Yeah. Mr. Morgan at 100, going once. Carol at 105. Did you put any salt on there, baby? Thank you. Okay. Mr. Morgan at 110. Chris at 120.
Glastron paid. Thank you, Glastron.
Glastron paid. Thank you, Glastron. Carol at 130. Hey, get your nose away from there. Chris at 150. Mary, he keeps trying to stick it over the counter and get into the food. Mr. Morgan at 160. Chris at 170. Good one, D. Carol, 175. Mr. Morgan, 180. Mary, you could give him like an entire steak and he would still do the whole thing. Still whine like that. Chris, 185. Chris at 190. Mr. Morgan, 200. Yes, Mary, he is a spoiled dog. Or were you talking about me? Chris at 205. Glastron, you're probably right. Carol, 205. Chris at 205 going once. Carol at 210. Carol at 210 going once. Chris 220. Oh, you don't have to apologize for that, Chris. Carol at 230. Chris at 240. Carol 250. Chris 255. Chris Jewel, welcome. Carol at 260. Chris 265. Getting there, Chris. Carol at 275. Good one, Phil. Carol at 275. Chris at 280. Payment from Mr. Morgan, thank you. Patty, welcome. Chris at 280 going once. Chris at 280 going twice. Thank you, baby. Chris at 280 for the third and final call. Chris already had one, right? Sold to Chris, 280. Congrats, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, gorgeous coin. All right, next one up. Uncle George As it says, uncirculated, 1732 to 1982, 250th anniversary of his birth. Here he is on horseback. Original cellophane, beautiful condition. And there's his home, Mount Vernon, same thing. Let me just leave the cellophane out so it's visible. There we go. This is item number 10 out of 20. $25 starting bid. Mary's at 25. Do you get 30? Excuse me. Chris Gardner paid for his lots, thank you. Carol at 35. D at 37. D at 37, going once. Carol, good question. I have to take a look. My eyes just are not cooperating tonight. Denver mint mark. Mary at 40. Mary at 40, going once. Mary at 40, going twice. Oh, Carol Long, 41. Mary at 42. Carol at 45. You looking for cables? They're in the front. Crew list, it's the George Washington commemorative, 1982. This is the Denver uncirculated silver. It is 90%. Okay, so Carol's at 45 going once. Chris at 46. Ribbies, welcome. Carol Long, 49. Carol at 49 going once. Chris at 50. Sure, Mary. Cameron, you can find all kinds of anything that's ever been made. Chris at 50 going once. Carol at 52. Puppy.
Stop it.
Chris at 53. Carol at 55. Oh, he's already had treats, Mary. Chris at 56. Carol, 57. Chris at 58. Carol at 60. Carol at 60 going once. Akita, welcome.
Okay, that's fine.
So Carol at 60 going once. And Carol at 60 going twice. Carolina, we take gold and silver.
And from occasion, platinum too.
She says on occasion, platinum too. Carol at 60 for the third and final call. Sold Carol. $60. Yeah, Brian, she's building it all in one night. Alrighty. How's about 1963 series, red seal, very crisp, like just cut off the sheet. And to make it more interesting, how about sequential serial number 1963s that ending in 3204 and 3205. Starting bid $44. Cameron, you need to put a deposit if you're going to bid. You need to register, otherwise you're not a qualified bidder. Very cool, Carolina. Brett D50.
You go to PayPal.
Go to PayPal and you go in there and put jbcoinsinc@gmail.com, $25. In the note, you put deposit, and that gets you registered to bid. If you win an auction, you apply the 25 towards what your winning thing is, and B, just put all that up there in a very short sentence.
Mr. Morgan at 60.
Mr. Morgan at 60. That's cool, Andrew.
I just heard my bag carrying your suitcase.
I'm not surprised.
I didn't know that you carry stones.
Brett at 65. Brett D at 65. Going once. Mr. Morgan at 70. Brett D at 75. Brett D at 75 going up. Mr. Morgan 85. So what you're saying, Mary, is we could wind up with kitty butt. Mr. Morgan at 85 going once. Brett D at 90. Kitty licking the butter, yeah. Mr. Morgan at 100. Mr. Morgan at 100. Wrong coin. Mr. Walker at, Mr. Walker, I did it again. Mr. Morgan at 100 going once. Mr. Morgan at 100 going twice. Mr. Morgan for the third and final call at $100. Sold to Mr. Morgan, $100, plus the first item of the night. Excuse me. Okay, here we go causing trouble again. 71, Eisenhower, uncirculated silver dollar. Uncle Ike looking really nice. 1971, 40% silver. Ike, $26 starting bid. Excuse me. Mary, that is what's known as a blue Ike because it's in a blue envelope. Brett D, 30. If it's in a brown looking thing, which you'll see in a second, that's a brown Ike. It's really the only difference. The difference is also the finish. The blue Ike is the uncirculated, and the brown Ike is the proof. Carol at 32. There's our friends again. Good job, Malcolm. Carol at 32. See if I tilt him if he gets any shine there. No, the lights are on the other side. So, gotta tilt him that way to get the shine. Chris Gardner, 35. New Brunswick, welcome. Carol Long, 36. Carol at 36, going once. Carol at 36, going twice. Excuse me. Carol at 36 for the third and final call. Sold to Carol at $36. All right, here we go. Number 13. Out of the 20 tonight. 1989 Prestige set. These things are amazing. Blows me away where B finds these things. Here's the COA. The cardboard protector. Look at that coin. This is the commemorative $50. There's the regular Kennedy $50. Both S Mint mark 1989. And look at that silver dollar at the top. $1989 S decam proof Indian Chief. And then we flip it over on the back. Another cardboard protector back here. Look at the reverse of that thing. There's the Capitol building. And look how crisp and decam all those are, especially like that quarter. This one's 90%. The rest are clad, or copper in the case of the penny. So, there you go. $59 starting bid. Carol Long, $59. Let's see, I've got Chris at 65, Carol at 66. Mr. Morgan at 70. Excuse me. Bill Horvat, 75. Yeah, Mary, they keep telling us that too. Mr. Morgan, 80. S.J. Smith, welcome. Carol, 85. Glastron, 88. Mr. Morgan at 90. Mr. Morgan at 90. Mr. Morgan at 100. Yeah, Mary, we can guess. Carol at 105. And And they probably didn't look as nice as these either. These have the B seal of approval, you know. Yeah, at some point, I don't know how many she has of the, you know, of different sets put away like this, but at some point, I hope she remembers to keep a couple for us. John at 120, Mr. Morgan. Carol at 125. This set is B approved, honey. Carol at 125, going once. Mr. Morgan, 140. Sweetheart, could I have another one of these, please? Thank you. I've never had one of those before, and it actually works really nice. Mr. Morgan, 140. Mr. Morgan at 140 going once. Emile Voyer from Connecticut. Yay, welcome. Glastron 150. Actor Dan Unger. Welcome. Glastron at 150 going once. Mr. Morgan at 160. Mama, this is a 1989 S. This is the Congressional. So it's got the Indian chief on the front and the Indian chief on the front of the commemorative half, and then it's got the Capitol Dome on the back of that one. Mr. Morgan at 160. Carol at 165. Is there a way to put that word in a blocked category? Oops. Morgan, Mr. Morgan, 175. Carol, 180. Mr. Morgan, 200. Carol, 205. Excuse me. Mr. Morgan, 225. Carol at 230. Mr. Morgan, 250. Carol at 255. Mr. Morgan, 275. Satyan, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. You need to be a registered bidder in order to bid. So you would need to put a $25 deposit on PayPal. jbcoinsinc@gmail.com, and down in the notes section, put deposit. It is refundable if you don't win anything, or it can be applied to whatever you win. Carol at 280. Mr. Morgan, 300. Mr. Morgan at 300. Mr. Morgan at 300 going once. Mr. Morgan at 300 going twice. Carol, 305. Excuse me. Mr. Morgan, 3 1/4. Carol, 335. Mr. Morgan, 350. Carol at 355. Carol at 355, going once. Carol at 355, going twice. Carol at 355 for the third and final call. Sold to Carol, $355. Congratulations. You guys had a great battle there. Beautiful, beautiful set. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so somebody asked about the blue Ike a second ago, and here's brown Ike. They're real creative, right? 70s fake wood paneling. But this is the proof. 71S. You can see the red fuzzy from this stuff. And then on the reverse, they have the reverse in this little hole in the back. So 71S brown Ike. Main difference between it and the blue Ike is the box and the fact this is a proof and the other one's uncirculated. $29 starting bid. Excuse me. Mary Matty, $29. Bill Horvat, 38. Carol Long, 40. Carol at 40. Boy, it really shows up well on the camera how clear that field is on that coin. Sorry. Bill Jelinski. Mary wants to know, is this the coin with errors and different earths and...
One of them.
One of them, she says. (1971) S proof Ike, brown Ike. Carol at 40 going once. Bill at 45. Carol paid for her lot. Thank you, Carol. Brett D at 50. Illinois, it's an auction, so you would need to register as a registered bidder by putting down a deposit on PayPal, refundable, and then you could bid on the items. So it is whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. Carol Long, 55.
YouTube is not doing anything.
No. So Carol at 55, going once. Illinois, no, we only ship US. Now, Mary, don't go clicking on any of those links. Chris at 60. Carol at 61. Good one, D. Yeah, Mary. Carol at 61 going once. Excuse me. There's lot number 14 of 20.
Mr. Morgan paid for his lot. Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan paid for his lot. Thank you. Chris at 62. Good thing you wiped off your keyboard. Yeah, no kidding. Carol at 63. All right, Andrew. Good night. God bless you and your family. Carol at 63. Carol on it. Chris 64. Carol at 65. Carol at 65 going once. Chris at 66. Need to go higher. Okay. Chris at 66 going once. Carol 68. Those actually work pretty good. Carol at 68 going once. Yeah, D, those are actually out here on the plastic, just like United States of America proof dollar. They're just right there. And then right above it, it actually says Eisenhower up here. But yeah, they did a nice job on it. Carol at 68 going twice. And Carol, 68 for the third and final call. Sold to Carol, $68. Congratulations. Excuse me. All right, lot number 15. This is a cool one too. Beautiful condition. I mean, you can see that right there. 1963 series, red seal, $5 bill, absolutely crisp. $35 starting bid. Man, I would think you'd be able to block some of that and or something from that, but like you said, YouTube just doesn't care. It doesn't matter how many times we report it. Yellow Man, 50. Didn't think of that, Brian, but yeah, with Carol here, we don't have as many packages to ship. Just one big one. Yeah, we've tried to block them so many different ways and report them to YouTube so many different ways and so many different times, and it just doesn't matter. YouTube just doesn't do a thing about it. YOLO Man at 50, going once. YOLO Man's a new bidder. Is he?
Yellow one is old.
Okay, yeah.
Old bidder subscriber.
Yeah, it's an old bidder subscriber that changed name.
He just wasn't, yeah, he wasn't here for a while.
So YOLO Man going once. Mr. Morgan at 60. And I can confirm that that's real because I watched her make it in the basement this morning. Yeah, no kidding, YOLO Man. Mr. Morgan at 60. YOLO Man, yeah, that's correct. Oh no. Mr. Morgan at 60 going once. Mr. Morgan at 60 going twice. Mr. Morgan at 60 for the third and final call. Sold, Mr. Morgan, $60. Congratulations. All right, next up, 1970 United States Proof Set 1970. Look at how crisp that box is. And oh, look at a penny. Oh my goodness. And that is a 40%, 70. Starting bid, $19. D at 25. Carrot 26. Yellow Man at 30. Carol at 32, D at 35, YOLO Man at 40. Carol at 42. D at 45. Is it a large date sent? Probably, yeah. It's all the letters line up straight across the top. It doesn't have the drop 7 on it. So, trying to remember. Been a while since I had to think about that. The drop 7 is the one that makes it the.
9.
Huh?
9.
Gotcha. Detailer 55. Excuse me.
If we're finished by 11, I would like to add this as a bonus. If not, it's fine.
The what? Carol at 56. D at 57.
I would like it as a bonus if we're gonna have
We'll see. Britain, you need to become a registered bidder before you can bid. Sorry about that. Detailer at 57 going once. You go to Carol Long 58. You go to PayPal.
I'm actually gonna post this
B's going to post it.
instead of the link. I'm gonna pin it.
Okay, B's going to pin it to the top of the chat. There you go. So Carol at 58. Carol at 58 going once. Carol at 58 going twice. Carol at 58 for the third and final call. There you go. Congratulations, Carol. Alrighty. This next one is kind of like a signature thing with B now. It's getting to that point. We have a box. Postmark 1978. Inside, 5. There were 5. Looks like there's 1. We saw 1, yeah. There's 1 in here that's overlapped. There we go. So there's 4 sets left in the box of the original 5. That's how they used to ship them out 5 at a time, like that. So B found this, cracked it open. We'll pull that one out. Zoom out just a hair so you can see the condition of all this stuff. I mean, look how white that paper is, and I mean, everything's just perfect. No glue. Didn't have to be glued because it was inside the box. 78 Ike. And the rest of the Philadelphia family right there. They're all a little bit patinaed. And there's the back, by the way. And there's the Denver. Virtually no patina on those. Now, the way this works when we have something like this. Whoever wins this lot gets choice of either this set that's on the table or one of the sets out of the box. Just one set. $26 starting bid. $26 from Mary Maddie. $35 from Chris. $40 from Dee. Chris at 42. D at 45. Chris at 48. Glastron, this is a 1978. Suppose I could put this down here. Carol, it's possible. Risk, you need to be a registered bidder in order to place a bid. Chris Gardner, 51. Alexis, welcome. Where are we at on giveaways? Are we past 100?
Yes, Carol paid for a lot, thank you.
Okay. Carol paid for a lot? Okay, thank you, Carol. Detailer 53. One, two, three. We have 4 more lots left. You gonna do both giveaways at the end, or? Okay. So the 100 light giveaway and the end of stream, huh? Oh, you getting circle? I'm fine here. Yep. Chris at 54. Yeah, it's the lighting, Akita. Detailer 55. Risk, I caught that, thanks. D at 55. Excuse me. Chris at 56. Chris at 56 going once. Chris at 56 going twice. Oh, Glastron 58. Glastron at 58 going once. Glastron 58 going twice. Chris at 59. Glastron at 62. Glastron at 62 going once. Glastron 62 going twice. Chris 63. Chris at 63 going once. Chris at 63 going twice. Glastron 68. Glastron at 68 going once. Glastron 68 going twice. Glastron 68 for the third and final call. Sold the Glastron, $68. Now, which one you want? You want the one on the table or you want one from the box? The middle from the box. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Next one. 1955 Benji BU Mint State from an original roll we have. See any Bugs Bunny on there, but it's kind of hard to get it to focus tonight for some reason. But either way, it is a BU Mint State straight out of the old bankroll. $39 starting bid, 90% silver. Mary at 39, Mama Sony 40. Chris 45. Mary 46. Carol 47. Chris at 50. Chris, did you just jump to 70? YOLO Man 60. Chris at 70. Yeah, 63 is the last one. Yeah, they did when they were in meetings. I think when they walked around out in public, they did too. But, you know, Ben was Ben. Carol at 71. Chris at 75. Carol at 76. Carol at 76. Chris at 77. Carol at 80. Chuck Freeberg, welcome, 95. Carol at 97. Backyard Mechanic, welcome. Chuck at 100. Glass Unpaid for his lot, thank you. Chuck at 100 going once. Carol, 105. Carolina, we do not know yet.
We don't have any boxes.
We haven't gotten any boxes from the bank yet. Mary, yeah, 1955 is one of the Bugs Bunny years. There's more than one Bugs Bunny year, but that is the most most well-known one. Carol at 105 going once. Backyard, yeah. Better from the last one, yeah. Little bit at a time. Carol, 105 going twice. Carol at 105 for the third and final call. Sold to Carol, 105. Congratulations, Carol. Alrighty. World War II 50th anniversary coin from 1995. Uncirculated clad $50. Very, very cool coin. The detail on it is amazing. And it's 1991 and 1995 because it's the 50th anniversary of the start and the finish. $24 starting bid. Bill, 35. Carol at 40. Deanne at 45. Carol at 50. She's hanging in there, D. She's still fighting that cough, so. Carol at 50 going once. Deanna at 55.
Thank you, Dee. That's sweet.
B says, thank you, D, that's sweet. Akita, thank you. I say that all the time. There's coins here that you're going to see that you're not going to see anywhere else. Because we find coins that we don't even have never seen. That's doing something. What's the stamp on that?
Carol at 60.
Hmm?
Carol at 60.
Oh, what, 60? No, Carol at 60. Sorry to hear that, Backyard. Yeah, stuff like this, it's World War II. I usually like to hang on to because I had so many uncles that were in it, but so did everybody else. Carol at 60, going once. Backyard, she's getting there little by little. I hope yours does as well too. Donald Carter, 61. Tim Dake pops in and pops out. D, I don't think so. I don't think that's Normandy Beach. Carol, 65. And the reason why is this ship here looks like what they call a half track. They used them at Tarawa and Guam towards the end of the war by the Marines. And the Marines also used Corsairs for ground support, and that kind of looks like a Corsair. Donald Carter at 66. See the swoop wing? That's usually the Corsair, and then doesn't have the flat nose of the early landing craft like D-Day. This one has tracks on it. Thank you, Earl. Carol at 70. Akita, definitely Pacific. Yeah.
Good night, Brunswick guy.
Night, Brunswick guy. Thank you, D. Yeah, I'm a bit of a history buff. So besides the coins, that's part of the coins for me is learning the history and tying it with history that I know.
Carol at 70 going once.
Carol at 70 going once.
Hey, Johnny.
Johnny T, welcome. Yep, palm fronds in the front.
Carol at 70 going twice.
Carol at 70 going twice. Yeah, Corsairs had a bent wing. And if you look at it, right about there, it's got a bend in the wing. It's, the plane's going across at an angle, so you have to take it into account.
Final call for Carol.
70 to Carol for the third and final call. Sold to Carol, $70. Congrats. And one of the heroes of driving one of these Amtraks at the Battle of Tarawa For those of us that are old enough to remember Green Acres? Eddie Albert drove one of these and rescued a whole bunch of Marines that were drowning on the reef because they came in at the wrong time of day. So, very cool thing. All right, so we said 20. We're going to go ahead and do a bonus lot. 21, so 2 lots left. This one should blow a few of you folks away. 1924 peace dollar, BU Mint State. Question is, how high Mint State? Look at this thing. Sorry, starting bid $75. That would help, right? Can't quite get the right.
Such a pretty color.
Yep. There we go. That's not too bad. Ah. Deanne at 75. Carol at 80. Donald at 81. David, this is actually the second to the last lot. Carol at 85. That's a gorgeous coin. I just can't quite get the right angle on it. Deanne, 90. Donald at 91, Mary at 100. Rick Lewis, welcome. Mary at 100. This is a filly. No mint mark. You can see the piece at the bottom. All the tail feathers, wing feathers. Yeah, Rick, little by little. Mr. Morgan, 125. Carol, 130. Mr. Morgan, 150. Mr. Morgan, 150. Going once. Mr. Morgan, 150, going twice. Mr. Morgan, 150 for the third and final call. Sold to Mr. Morgan, $150. That's a great buy. Whoa, Chris Gardner, 155. Was it in or out? Okay. I got in and out. So what do we got here? Okay, so still bid goes on. So Chris at 155. So Amy, was that you bidding 160 or were you bidding for someone else or? Okay, Mr. Morgan, 175. All right. Welcome back, Nunya. Yeah, I hear you, Amy. Mr. Morgan, 175, going once. Mr. Morgan, 175, going twice. Mr. Morgan, 175 for the third and final call. Sold, Mr. Morgan, 175. Okay, one looks like it's stuck. Congrats. Last item, and then we got 2 giveaways. We have one for 100 plus likes, and then we have one for the end of stream. This one is a 1938 red, uncirculated wheat penny. Starting bid $29. Yeah, and then we've been getting that same one all night long. Yeah, Chris, it's gorgeous. $30 from Chris. Chris at 30, Donald at 31. Good night, Mr. Salzman. Mr. Morgan at 35. Everybody's reported them a whole bunch of times, and it just keeps coming through. Chris at 36. Chuck at 38. Carol at 40. Mr. Morgan, 45. It's a Philly. There's no mint mark. Chris, we've tried. We can't. We haven't been able to block them at all. Chris, 46. Carol paid for a lot, thank you. Mr. Morgan at 50. Chris at 51. Carol at 50, Chris at 51. Mr. Morgan at 60. Chris at 61. Night, Falco. Thanks for coming. Don't forget, we have 2 giveaways after this. 100 plus likes and the end of stream giveaway. Mr. Morgan, 75. So make sure you get rid of all your lag. Mr. Morgan at 75 going once. Mr. Morgan at 75 going twice. Mr. Morgan at 75 for the third and final call. Sold to Mr. Morgan, $75. And it's a gorgeous coin. So enjoy. Pull this back a little bit. All right, sweetie, you ready for the giveaways? I'm guessing not from that cough. You are? Okay. All right, the 100 like giveaway. Nice big copper round of a Walking Liberty. So that's for 100 likes. Okay.
Just refresh maybe for comments.
Yep, everybody refresh.
Just click start.
Just hit start. Okay. I gotta aim the camera up at it. Oopsie. Come on. There we go. Good luck, everybody.
What's the total? I'm counting.
Deborah Eubank.
Mr. Morgan, 1 second.
Hey, Puck.
Did you read the comment?
Glad you're both doing better. Happy hunting tonight.
My question was, do you like coins or?
Okay.
So this is not really.
So I have to hit
Yes, again.
again. Okay. Sorry, Deborah. Nice thought. Linda Wallace. Cool. See ya.
No.
Nope. Paul Bruni. Have a great day. Hopefully I can get in the roll hunt. Let's get Silva.
I think that's the wrong comment video. Hit me up, please. I was having putting the correct. Because that it sounds like from Colonel Bond.
B's trying to fix the. Yeah, glad Mr. Business made it home. That's good.
That's wrong video.
Okay, wrong video.
No, 72 comments and here we go again.
Okay. So, 72 comments, and here we go again. Good luck, everybody. Greg Welch, I like silver mint sets.
Okay. Now the timer.
Greg, you're on the timer. Greg Welch, you're on the timer. Greg Welch, almost out of time. Last call for Greg Welch.
It's all done. Come, next.
Next. Mary Maddie. Don't know anybody by that name. I just finished my Benji book, so I like mint sets.
Mary's on the timer.
Mary is on the timer. Mary's here. So you win the copper round. Next up, end of stream, 68. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. End of stream, 68, 40% BU Kennedy. Just hit, pick another winner. Okay. Courtney Baggett. Comment is both.
Okay.
That's good? Okay. Courtney Baggett. Are you here, Courtney Baggett? Courtney Baggett, you're on the timer.
Seconds left.
8 seconds left, Courtney Baggett. Time's up. Next up, good luck. Donald Carter, Benji's. Anybody know a Donald Carter? There's Donald. Congratulations, man. Nice 68, 40%er, BU. So, thank you, everybody. Thanks for putting up with our on again, off again. If we can just beat this thing, we will be more consistent. We are scheduled for Wednesday, as usual, 6 p.m. Central. And hopefully we will see you all then. As usual, B has lots of very cool lots set out already for that day. So everybody drive safe, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless. We're gone.